Hello, welcome to the new It Is. I'm Cynthia Castro. I'm going to let you know about our hotline. Instruction on how to put on the max. There are laws. What is missing is justice. Sport journalists, community journalists. Garbage in Quito, I have solved problem. The technology segment.
Very good morning, dear viewers. On this occasion, I will tell you the introduction on how to put on the mix. Have Korean heart. Here I have a friend who will do it. 3. It is important to buy your hat before putting it on and taking it off. Fit the mask correctly. It is important that the mask covers the nose, mouth, and chin, so it must be able to fit the face and not leave any openings. Use if the appropriate amount of time makes have a duration of the protection depending on the types. The hygienic ones are the most common among the population and so now they use for more than 4 hours. Vocalize and breathe words. The mic should not be an impediment to speaking and listening correctly. You need to vocalize well and breathe comfortably to a voice, strain and raise your voice. Thank you. Next, Luis Lanchimba.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. This is Luis Lanchimba speaking to you. Today we start the day with unfortunate news in our beloved city of Riobamba. Today we will talk about youth in our country. The incident occurred on June 2, 2021 in Riobamba, Chimboranes province, where there was an armed robbery of a teenager who was walking through the street of the city with his cell phone, which was intercepted by two criminals who robbed him and attacked him strangely. During the event, fortunately, 3 agents passed by there and intervened. Note that a teenager was the victim of a robbery. Noticing the police presence, one of the criminals fled and got on the motorcycle driven by one of his alleged accomplices, and they come the scout the policeman, in which the gendarme acted fulfilling his duty to protect himself. There behind a budget between the two parties, where there were injured and dead. Where one of the dead was a criminal who was shot by the Santiago Olmedo policeman. For this reason, in January 2022, the policeman was sentenced to 3 years in prison and fine in infraction. This news was made new by everything and stretched Ecuadorian for the injuries that with condiment in this case, since the police acted in accordance with their principles and duties. Thank you.
Sport journalists. In these 2 years of pandemic, the course of the neighborhood have suffered deterioration due to the fact that people stopped at attending these places and since these spaces were not used. On call can only contemplate how this was deteriorating over time. The leaders of these places should have made decisions that can take care of the courts and size at the time is returned to normality, the players will want a good place to distract themselves without taking risks. In many places, the neighborhood presidents are shopping to put scientific courties signs in this easier to care from than the coats, but they also ask its following signs in order to put this material they will have to pay more on the ticket on the stadium and to maintain each required. Thank you. Continuation is news at the Cynthia Castro.
Morning viewer, I am Cynthia Castro and today I am in the Puertas del Sol sector north of the Quito. We are here due to several complaints about the insecurity that exists in this sector. Right now we are going to tell to some people who are here. What's your name? I'm here because we are tired of the robbery that's happening every day. The police don't even come by. We feel insecure and afraid to go out the store because one does not know when they come on motorcycle and do something to us. Yesterday, my daughter was robbed her outside the house. I have my business here. I have to keep the door closed due to the insecurity that exists. Now even the police come here. We need and ask you to help you with a UPC. To the best safer science we have to leave very early to work. Sometimes the criminals know how to hide in the stand.
We want security. We want security. We want security. We want UPC. We want UPC. We want UPC.
Okay, a continuation in the news as they are Christian Almagro.
Hello, how are you friends viewers? I am Emerson Guaras. Good morning. Today in the technology segment, offshore wind energies, the future of renewables, data science and health. Is it a suitable alternative for the planet and its inhabitants? In the news as it's, let's go with the report. About 2 miles off the coast of Armita offshore, the first floating wind platform connecting to the state power grid will be installed inside the wall. Sited Offshore Technologies, a subsidiary of the Basque engineer company Seitec, is building this platform in the port of Bilbao, which will operate in the testing phase for 2 years. Seitec floating wind turbine will produce energy to power some 1,000 homes and will demonstrate the potential. Offshore wind farm. We hope that some in the world will be betting of the technological innovation initiative which saves the planet and humanity. Thank you for tuning. See you tomorrow. Good morning.